Most people pass this place without ever fully seeing it, but if you slow down, South Tennessee shows you its quiet beauty. Ridges, fog, and forest, still untouched, still unseen. All right, what's up everyone? You've been riding along with us for the last 20 odd miles through what a lot of people know as Cohutta. Technically, it is the Cohutta Wilderness, but it's the Cohutta Mountains, but it's Big Frog Wilderness because we are in South Central Tennessee. We started over at the Ocoee River, powerhouse number 3. And we came 20 some odd miles across the ridge there, and we've dropped down in here. We're supposed to be going this way, but as you can see, the road is closed. And I kind of knew this. I did look at the Forest Service website before we came out here, and it said the road was closed basically from November of 2025 to June of 2026, because as you can see behind me, they've got these culverts out here. Apparently, when Hurricane Helene came through, there was a bunch of major flooding and it washed a lot of the culverts out up through Silco. So I wasn't sure if it was closed here, if it was closed on further up the mountain. So it's closed here, which means now we have kind of rerouted, and we're gonna drop back down into Alcalusa, which is right at the state border. And then we're gonna go back around and come back up through Parksville Lake. Driven just down the road from where we were just at a while ago, up at the gap, and found this cool waterfall. I knew that it was here. I have no idea what this waterfall is called. It's actually flowing water right now. It's got some ice in it. It's pretty cool. It'd be an okay place to camp. So we're just driving along on this Forest Service road. We're not far from the pavement actually. And we roll up on this. It's super dry. They've got all kinds of notifications out there. If you keep up with anything to do with the woods, they say, hey, don't be burning or none of this other crap. And then people have the audacity to leave these fires burning like this, and it's trash. Somebody dropped a load of trash here and burned it. This is what starts fires and burns down our woods.
Still smoking.
It's a hot fire down in there. But she's pretty well drowned now. I'm confident that it won't start back up, but don't be like these redneck asses. Just take your damn trash to the dump. It's like 25 cents a bag. It's not hard. So we have finally made it to Parksville Lake. This is a really cool lake, and this is a boat ramp I've been wanting to check out for a while. This is the lake that the Ocoee River makes in south central Tennessee, but I'm gonna drag my boat up here very soon. This lake looks absolutely awesome, so I think it will be good to get up here and get on the water. Very nice dock, water's good and deep. Nice, beautiful little coves. So the rain and the dark has caught up to us again, but we're here at an overlook going towards Chilhowee Recreation Center. That's overlooking Ocoee / Parksville Lake. If you look kind of over there at the ridge line of the mountains, that's where we just came from on the far side of the lake. And we're gonna cruise on up to the Chilhowee Center, up the hill. There's a couple more overlooks that we're gonna stop at. One's got a little gazebo and stuff, and we'll show those to you. And then hopefully the lake is open, or hopefully the gates on the Forest Service roads are open past Chilhowee Center, and if they are, then we're gonna go find us a spot to camp. Chilhowee Mountain Overlook. I'm guessing it's that very pointed one over there. That's the most prominent one. But this is a good lake, good view of kind of the Ocoee River coming in from the left over here, coming around to form the lake. It's a really cool view. I think we have made it to the final overlook on this road. I could be wrong, but this is probably the most famous one. I don't know what this used to be, and there may be some kind of signage around here that tells, but this is an old rock gazebo that's probably 100 years old. I've been here one other time. I rode my bike up here, but this is a very good look out over the mountain here. And it may have even been like an old fire tower or something at some point. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, the view is so good.
But the one time I came up here, it was in 2019. I came through on the Georgia Traverse, and I did a little side road to come up here. But it was completely socked in fog when I got here. It was early in the morning. It was like mid-October. It was cold, and this whole valley, or this whole flatland down here, was just completely covered in fog. You couldn't see any of this. So this is actually a new view for me as well. But it is well worth it to come here at this time of night to see it. All right, so we finally made camp, and we went ahead and just set camp up pretty quickly because it's raining. Fortunate enough to have the awning to hang out under, and we're staying dry. Cooked up some grilled cheese tonight. Something we kind of talked about it before we came out, and it was something we wanted to do. It was a little challenging because I didn't bring tub butter. I had stick butter, so I was having a hard time getting the butter to go into the bread. But Thor already ate his. I'm about to eat mine now. Drinking some V8 juice with it. The rain has brought in a warm front. So it's not terribly cold at the moment. We don't even have the heated blanket on currently, but got the little fire going just to knock the chill down. We're just gonna hang out for a little while. Catch up with you guys later. All right, we've been on the move for a little while this morning, probably about an hour already. We kind of untraditionally didn't film as much of cooking dinner and breakfast and all that kind of stuff, but we just got up this morning, packed up camp, and wanted to get on the move. So we've been probably 3 or 4 miles, just enjoying the drive this morning. We've got to watch. This morning I got woke up by, as you've seen in the first clip, a dog barking and some gunshots. There's a couple guys out here running mountain cur squirrel dogs. It's actually kind of cool to get to watch them work. So we've been enjoying that, and then we've got some more cool little pieces that we're gonna check out here for the rest of the morning. Some cool little scenic spots, and I don't know, somewhere around probably 1 or 2, maybe 3, we'll make a decision on if we want to continue on or we want to jump off. We've got somewhere to be this afternoon, so we got to kind of plan it right. The tent and the awning performed well last night. We stayed completely dry. It rained most of the night. I do have to figure out, I guess I'm gonna have to keep a towel with me so that I can dry off the outside of the tent and dry off the awning before I put it up. As you can see, it's still dripping here from the inside of my awning. So I'll definitely have to make sure to open everything up and dry it off and let it air out when we get home. But we're gonna head on. We stopped here at this campsite, check it out. But now we got to go back that way to where we're looking for the rest of these views that we want to see. Catch up with you guys in a bit. All right, so we've made it to the Appalachia Powerhouse on the Hiwassee River, and they're generating a little bit down here, you can see, and you've got some guys fishing. We've watched a couple guys catch some fish already. And then you got this guy over here fly fishing, and you got a guy on further down the river down there. Looks like he's probably fly fishing as well. I've never been here. This is the first time I've been here. It's actually really cool. There's a train track that comes in over there that I didn't even know was here either. But I would say it's definitely worth stopping or going the extra 4 miles from the main trail to come down here and check it out. They've got these little vents. They look like vents. Right here, they're not vents, they're lights. So this is lighted. You can walk across at night. I have no idea where the road comes in on this side, but it seems like everybody's parking on that side, walking across the bridge to fish. So you can look though, you can see the difference. Like if you look upstream, that's what the Hiwassee River looks like normally without flow. It's just super low. And if you look downstream, there's a lot more water downstream of it. Just an indication of how much rain we actually need. Like right now in January, that should be flowing pretty well, but it's just so low. Okay. Oh, that's cool. She'll probably go across the bridge on her bike.
Yeah.
What do you think about that hash brown bowl?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good when you don't have breakfast first thing. But it's been kind of a growing trend for us. It seems it works out better for us to just get up first thing in the morning, pack up, and go and start traveling, and then stop
I like the lunch.
around lunch and make like a late breakfast or early lunch, brunch, whatever. Because it always ends up being like this, where you find these really cool places to just hang out. The sun's up. It's turned into a really nice day.
And last time we did this and we had brunch, was that a view looking at Yona?
Yeah, in the last video we did the same thing, and we were at the overlook at Yona. So this is up the hill from the Appalachia Power Dam, and those big green tunnels or pipes that go up the side of the hill and then dip into the mountain just before you get to the power station. They're encased in this concrete here, and you can see over there where they've come through the wall, and then you can see over here where they go back into the wall. I'm sure inside of that concrete is the pipe.
It's open.
Got a little door right here where you can check out the inside.
Smith Creek. Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. Wow. So they can come here and service the pipe on the inside if they need to. But they had to tunnel into this hill here pretty good and then blow out stuff to even get this accomplished. Very cool things here in South Tennessee that you see. You can kind of get an idea of just how big of a structure it is when you're walking under it like this. It's just a very big thing to be chilling out here in the woods. And it's quite the thing to get in here too. People have been coming in this way. It looks like they've tried to block it. People have gone through there, and then of course the route that I just came in. But it is very cool. We could see it coming from up on the road up there a while ago. Back over here in this corner is another very cool thing we're gonna pull over there in a minute and show. But this is one of those places where you gotta stop and check it out. And what's crazy is this river, I mean, look how clear, even with people who've been driving through. It's pretty wild. So here's the other area we wanted to show you that's just around from the alien landing pad. It's very similar to the one we've seen down by Appalachia Powerhouse. As you can see on the door there, it says McFarland. So this is, I'm guessing, McFarland Creek. We've been driving on McFarland Road. But this entire valley that I was telling you about was owned or was the McFarlands. And they were the ones who done a lot of this work out here. And like I said, I think this one, I'd have to double check my history, but I did read up on it a little bit. I think this one was the one that was feeding the concrete plant right there. And that's why it's still running water. And like I was just telling Thor, right there at the top, it's definitely running water down now. That's what this creek is made from. But the top of that is actually a pool of water. And I want to say it's like probably 5 or 6 feet deep. But it's also got one of the pipes in there. And Thor walked over there and looked, and it's leaking a little bit of water out. So they probably haven't done any maintenance or anything on this thing out here in years. But this is some of that stuff that you find in the Appalachian Mountains. All right, so crazy turn of events for the day. We were getting very close to the end of gravel where we were going to stop anyways. We were probably 2 miles from the pavement road, and somebody dropped this boy off up there. I think it's a boy. We haven't even checked yet.
Hey, buddy.
We just wanted to get him in the car. So we still have other obligations this afternoon, but we're going to go get this guy some food. We're going to get him some water. He's so emaciated that it's going to have to be like, he's going to only be able to eat a little amount of food even though he's starving. I don't think he's been beat, but I'm not really sure. He's definitely been abused. I mean, you can tell that he's had a rough go at life the last little bit, but we're gonna get him out of here. We did what I'm calling segments 1 through 7 of the loop that I wanted to complete. So where we left off here in Turtletown, we'll come back to this area the next chance we get, and we will pick up there and finish up what we started. And as things progress with this guy, we find out if he's a boy, girl. We may give him a name, give him a bath. Once we get some trust with him, he's still kind of skittish. I don't want him to bite one of us, but
You okay?
we'll get him some food, water. Got to introduce him to my 3 or 4 dogs that I already have. And I'll keep everyone updated and maybe put some progress videos up as this progresses along. So if you guys enjoyed this content, give me a like, give me a follow, drop a comment, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Got a mess in here. Just ignore it. This is all the stuff out of the rig. We are cleaning it up for from weekend adventures. So this is also my daily driver, but just give you a quick update real quick on the little pup that I rescued. She's doing a lot better. She's hanging out in a nice fenced-in backyard, and she's getting to stay cozy. There she is. Hey, come here. Come on. Come on. Come here, girl. Come on. Hey. And she likes to smile. And we've got her eating, and she doesn't get along with all of my dogs, so we're having to do a little bit. But her tail's wagging and stuff now for the most part, and she's not a fan of males. She likes my wife and daughter a lot better, but we're gonna foster her for a few more days, and then we have a family. My brother, his wife, and the kids are gonna take her. They like her, so they're gonna take her in and give her a nice, loving, warm home. But we'll have her for a few more days, so I'll keep you guys updated as the days pass by.